Subscribe now to Coin Discovery Old Zone, your trusted destination where old coins tell stories that time itself almost forgot. Today, we're about to uncover the mystery of a coin that has quietly held the power to astonish collectors around the world. This coin, United Arab Emirates 1 Dirham coin from the year 1989, also marked as 1409 in the Islamic calendar. At first glance, it looks ordinary, a small silver-colored coin, light in the hand, modest in size. But as any true coin collector knows, value isn't always written in gold or weight. Sometimes, the worth of a coin lies hidden in its history, its rarity, and the silent tales it carries through time. To understand this coin, we must travel back to a time when the UAE was still defining its identity. The year was 1989. Across the 7 Emirates, the nation was growing rapidly. Oil wealth was reshaping cities, and the desert sand were being replaced by towers and highways. Yet, in the midst of progress, the country held tightly to its roots, Arabic tradition, Islamic faith, and cultural pride. This coin, bearing the Islamic year 1409, reflects that balance between progress and heritage. On one side, you'll find the Arabic inscription, beautifully curved and dignified, representing the denomination, 1 Dirham. Below it, the words of the United Arab Emirates appear in graceful calligraphy, a symbol of national pride and unity. Flip the coin, and you'll see something truly symbolic. The iconic Arabic coffee pot, known as the Dala. It's more than decoration, it's a cultural emblem. The Dala stands for generosity, hospitality, and brotherhood, the virtues that define the spirit of the Emirates. For centuries, offering coffee to a guest has been a sacred tradition in Arab culture. So, when you hold this coin, you're not just holding currency. You're holding a symbol of respect, welcome, and human connection. The year 1989 was an important one in the history of coin minting in the UAE. By then, the dirham had been in circulation for nearly 2 decades, having replaced the Qatar and Dubai Riyal in 1973. But each issue told a different chapter of the nation's story. Coins from the late 1980s, especially those minted in smaller quantities, are prized among collectors for their quality, distinctive details, and subtle variations in design. This particular 1989 issue is often regarded as one of the most striking examples of mid-period UAE coinage. Its edges, its metal composition, and its fine Arabic inscriptions all reflect the craftsmanship of that era. Unlike many modern coins, these were made to last, to endure heat, time, and thousands of exchanges in markets, souks, and ports. But here's where the story takes a remarkable turn. Over the years, collectors began to notice something unusual. Some 1989 1 Dirham coins appeared slightly different. Variations in mint marks, minor design shifts, and even differences in metal tone. These anomalies, once overlooked, became the heart of fascination. Experts started digging deeper, comparing specimens from different regions, and what they found surprised everyone. A few rare mint errors, a limited batch that seemed to have been produced under unique circumstances. Such coins, especially when preserved in uncirculated condition, gained extraordinary value among dedicated numismatists. A simple coin that once bought a loaf of bread or a cup of tea suddenly became a prized possession, a conversation piece, a treasure that could define an entire collection. Now, think for a moment about how many hands a dirham would pass through in its lifetime. Merchants, travelers, laborers, families. Every scratch, every mark tells a human story. A child's first savings. A merchant's daily earnings. À travers les souvenirs. Each coin witnesses the rhythm of everyday life, then quietly disappears into history, waiting for someone curious enough to rediscover it. For many of us who grew up in the late 20th century, coins like this hold a deeper nostalgia. They take us back to a simpler time, when money had weight, when value was something you could feel between your fingers. Collectors in their 50s and 60s often speak about that connection. The emotion of holding something real, something that doesn't just represent value, but also carries a heartbeat from the past. And that's the magic of old coins. They don't just sit in boxes or glass cases. They speak. They tell us how nations evolved, how people lived, how art and culture shaped the symbols we still use today. The 1989 Dirham is part of that living memory. It bridges the traditional and the modern, a reflection of an era when the UAE was stepping into the global stage while honoring its roots. For collectors who appreciate meaning over metal, this coin stands as a perfect reminder that true worth is timeless. Now, when it comes to value, and this is what makes this story so unbelievable, one extremely rare version of this 1989 Dirham has been estimated to reach an astonishing figure in the collector's market. Due to its rarity, unique mint characteristics, and pristine condition, some experts and auction watchers have valued this coin at an incredible $2.5 million. Yes, $2.5 million for a coin that once was worth only a single dirham. That number isn't just about price, it's about legacy. It tells us that even the smallest pieces of history can rise to unimaginable significance. It shows that time, patience, and passion can turn the ordinary into something extraordinary. So, the next time you come across an old coin tucked away in a drawer, or you find a forgotten piece in an old collection, take a moment. Look closely, because hidden within those metals might be a forgotten gem waiting to reveal its story. Collectors know that discovering a coin like this isn't just about money. It's about the thrill of connection. Each find is a conversation with history, a bridge between generations, and a way to keep the past alive in the present. The 1989 Dirham coin, marked with the Islamic year 1409, is more than a collectible. It's a symbol of pride, endurance, and cultural beauty. And for those lucky enough to hold one in mint condition, it might just be one of the most valuable discoveries of their lifetime. This coin, Dirham, United Arab 1989 to 1409 coin history.